Okay, the two ways I'm going to show you to knit round 8 of the beam stitch are exactly as it is in the photo tutorial, and then I'm going to show you a little tip if you're struggling with that. So here I have my marker to differentiate my stitch repeat, which goes from 10 stitches until you increase to 16 stitches with the elongated stitches, and then back to 10 stitches in going from round 8 to round 9. First, you want to look and again note where your elongated stitches are coming out of the yarn overs versus the original stitches that you had on your needle. And what I mean by that is this: as you start knitting, you want to knit those first 5 as well as the last 4 into the stitches that were there before you knitted into your yarn over holes. And when you get close, you'll have to make sure you're doing that. So you're going to knit 1, 2, 3. Now start to pay attention. Don't get these elongated ones. You want the ones underneath. 4, 5. Now the next 6 stitches are these elongated stitches. So it's quite obvious with the first 3. That's easy. The next 3 you come to are coming out of the yarn over holes, and you can tell that easily. When you look over here, it starts to get a little bit confusing. So just give yourself a pause for a second and really look, kind of pull them out. So see how you can see those are the 3. Then you come over here, these are the 3. And then you want just the next stitch on your needle. And you know you're going to have 4 at the end, so you can even go backwards. You can even work 1, 2, 3, 4 with your count. So you know now there should be 7 stitches here. 6 elongated stitches. See, if I pull them out, you can tell. And this one stitch that looks like it's at the back, which is really your center of your beam stitch, right here. So the way the illustration works, you're going to scoot these down a little so they don't fall off your right hand needle. You're going to turn this around so that you can see, and your crochet hook is going to go through that stitch that was the center stitch of your beam stitch, as well as the 6 elongated stitches you created. And when it's through all of them, you will simply knit it as if your crochet hook is your knitting needle, pull it back through all of them, and when it comes through, that is your new stitch. I will often put it on my left hand needle before I transfer it over to my right hand needle because that's just comfortable for me, but you certainly don't have to. You can put it right on your right hand needle. You can give it a little snug up, and now you have your 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're at your next stitch marker if you're using them. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick if you're having trouble with that method. So if you're having trouble with the method as it looks in the photo tutorial, here is a little trick you can try. Knit your first 5 as we explained, not knitting into any of the elongated stitches, the ones that were already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move them down a little bit. And now, instead of trying to manipulate just so you're going through all 7 while they're still on this needle, we are going to, I don't want to call it cheat, but we're going to make a little modification. We're going to slip those 6 elongated stitches over to the right needle purlwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know it's this next stitch here that we want to knit together with those 6 we just slipped. So we're going to take our crochet hook. We're going to put it through that 7th one. That's the one that's tricky to get through, okay? That's the one that when they're all on your needle, sometimes is a little tighter than the rest and is hard. So we already have it through that one. Now we're going to take those 6 that we slipped and we're going to put them back, but we're only going to put them on the crochet hook. Okay, so I've tried doing it exactly like this while taking a video, so hang on. Let's pretend I'm not taking a video for a second. There we go. That's much more relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you might want to double check. Yes, you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the first one on your crochet hook is indeed coming out of your yarn over, so that you make sure you have the right stitches. Now, much like when they were on your left-hand needle, they are only on your crochet hook, with the exception of your original stitch. And then you can quite simply just knit it, pull that new stitch right through those elongated ones, which goes pretty easily, and then right through the one on the stitch. Off the stitch it goes, and you have done it. You have knitted 7 together with a crochet hook. Tighten it up a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you are at your next stitch repeat. So whichever way works better for you, in the end, if you like the result that you're getting and it's easier for you, feel free to modify the way that you are pulling that through with your crochet hook. And if you are a crocheter, you are probably doing it even more simply than that.